Top one, ladies. My name is Jazz, and welcome to the What If Zuko, or no, What If Beast Boy marries two female way bad. the in This is their ultimate reboot. So if you want to see the original, go check them out or go check it out. Yeah. So in this one, reason why I'm doing these normal reboots all the way to super reboots is because I really like this one more than the talking about My Hero Academia thing. So, not because I hate it, it's because it's losing its luster. So, yeah. So then let's begin. And with some minor changes to this What If. So, Robin, and there will be only 4 main cast. Usually there's 5, but there's Cyborg, Raven, Starfire, and Robin. Just in this What If thing. Because and Doom Patrol are gonna be treats him as a brother, not a pathetic thing. So yeah. Plus, the brain in this What If is smart to go into the no void thing. And so let's do it, shall we? So yeah. So let's start things off with usually villains. The villain starts doing creates a portal to go into that no void. I also forgot to mention I'm making female way bad the same age as Beast Boy, so there is no young gets married to the old one. Yeah. So yeah. So let's begin. So the brain created a no void projector to go into the portal, and of course the madam decides not to I know that the or is helping him as he or as he lifts him up calmly and puts it in. Yeah, so but before she do that, Doom Patrol breaks in and try to stop him, like usual stuff. Oh. Oh. And yeah. So then I'll try to do the impersonation of it. Allah, go destroy them. Our prize, or let's go. Ho, our prize awaits. I can't believe that the Doom Patrol will follow. Make sure they don't own. I don't know how to say it. Make sure you don't, or make sure don't let them follow us as into the portal. As they go into the portal, and then this guy, he had a plan. So rest of them, like a Tin Man and her and him, go like fronts the enemy. And he told Beast Boy to sneak around past them and like go right into the portal, as he says on it. As he goes in to the portal, and he followed them around. I was expecting the more from this base, or from this dimension. And you all are probably curious of why this, or why does villains always know where to go? So yeah, and they made a little planet thing, or like station, as it was swarming around by these mind controlled dogs. As Beast Boy looks over, and he sees them all coming right towards him. They could smell his, odor. Looks like one of the Doom Patrol's homes. Less weak, or less strong ones came through the portal. Now, feel the wrath as those monsters comes out, and the Beast Boy transforms into a Waybad, because his body is he's forcing himself to stay calm, as he had a flare-ups during his transformations, as when entering into that world, and his body transformed way bigger, like the same size as a Waybad size, but he looks so cool. And yeah, this is unexpected. Or actually, she says that this is unexpected. Of course it is, because with the green Beast Boy is with the ability to shapeshift, but he also gains the new forms from entering into a different world, because they never actually seen what would happen if Beast Boy, his entire body transformed into a animal like the as Waybads are or Waybigs are the are scariest predators. So these guys are running away like a bunch of cats. So yeah. So he says, I will destroy you. Our little base, as he destroys the base. After he goes in, grabs the generator, like the thing, pulls it out. Now, as the as both characters, her and him, ran out of there, it closed, trapping Beast Boy in that world. As it through the years have passed, the Doom Patrol thought he was dead. And but he wasn't dead. He was still alive. And he sat on a rock away from the destroyed area. And he says, as he tries to get the communication, but there was no response. As he's, you know that Hulk, I think, I forget what the old man Hulk one. This one. And so, yeah. So that's what, as he, his mind slowly wanders, but then it got found by the little, or not little, but the female Waybad. Yeah, her. Then she walks up to him, um, as she, like, crawls right up to him, um, as she gets her hand onto, like, she reaches out, grabs him, like, holds him in to her, and she really does care, and so they've been hanging out. He's trying to keep his insanity. He's slowly losing it. And yeah. So then the he so yeah. So after years have passed, the he he didn't age in that world. He stayed the same. So Starfire, or went and visit with the Earth, she ends up meeting Robin and Raven and Cyborg. So that was one, two, three, four. They just need a fifth one, and the yeah. So they ended up going into. Sorry. They ended up going into. Or yeah. So Raven decides to be that kind of person because all of them are super serious. But Cyborg like kind of lost his like joking because the one no one laughs at no one does like pranks on him um or them. So yeah, but there was a one mission that they went and to save like, or so they go battle against the Brain. He does the same thing, but it was more advanced portal thing. So they go teleport in. As they see, as Beast Boy looks over, he did kill one of these guys. Is for in order to keep himself alive. As Female Waybad understands that the and and plus he yeah, so the base was set up, and then of course he goes in, and the she goes in with him, and like as Beast or the Cyborg says, that's a new or the that's a no void projector, isn't it? Or that Doom Patrol. Oh, I oh defeated you guys. Yeah. Yes, but they lost one ally. His name is Beast Boy. So he was trapped inside of this portal, inside that world for all eternity. So, and excuse me, I will go. Oh, to that world. As he goes in, he made the base in Novoid way better than yeah. So then the Raven And like after they all they went through, and the Beast Boy looks over. He notices there was a like the little base. As he walks over, and at this point she really, as he goes over, as he lifts his arm up, as he slams it down to the ground, as he's banging on it, as the as Raven could tell, notices that the this way bad hen is different from the others. As he's banging on, as he like breaks the glass, as he reaches down, grabs the core, rips it out, and crushes it. As he reaches in to grab the brain, as he did get the brain, as he lifts up, as he says, "Found you." As he tucks his arm back and like through the brain in thing. Or actually before he says, "Wait, me boy." As the brain knew who Beast Boy was, the we will turn you back to human, or back, or give you back to the human world. As he looks at the brain, the what do you mean by human world? As she like helps out, she says that the human, or we're all humans. Means you want to see Doom Patrol, don't you? Doom Patrol. Yeah, as a projector comes up, as he sees them again, as he says, as his body starts to shrink, as he starts to tear up. As the, or actually, let's just say the beam of light that the brain shoots at him turned him into like weaker version. As the female Waybad saw this as happening to her boyfriend, shrinking him down, as his body, as the portal as they basically, in her eyes, she sees them kidnapping her boyfriend. So she ends up running towards them. As the Starfire and rest of them ended up leaving the before. And you know, so he gets up as he sat and straight up as Robin, or as the like, of course, the brain got kidnapped. He says as to them that he as he basically gave him some salad things, and because the brain was in this alternate timeline was being nice to him. So then we got people yeah. So he turned himself in before, and of course hers he his mind was deep fried, so he could not remember what happened into him during that time. And of course, the we have taking a salad as as Robin is still suspicious of Beast Boy mind controlled. As Beast Boy is telling them, or actually Raven brought up a question of how did you get into that no void thing, Beast Boy? It was a long story, but I don't remember much of it. I remember I was on a team. We were Doom Patrols. Moles. And we were stopping the brain from trying something that was causing electric interference with our technology. And yeah, he told rest of them, or rest of my team, to go in except for me. because I was distracted to sneak around. So I did and followed them through the portal. Oh, and I ended up getting noticed by those creatures. And after all that stuff, it got away, and then now, next thing I remember is I'm here talking to 4 teenage kids. You guys and girls are pretty young. As Cyborg is like, yeah, we are. Um, so, yeah. As he ate like salad, because how do you feel if you were in the null void for the rest of your life and end up um um being the having that plus has a girlfriend thing. So what does the Starfire do? Or no, she tried to cheer him up about the yeah. So he tried to cheer her, or she tried to cheer him up. Like she says this, how about joining us Teen Titans? Beast Boy. As he's thinking about it on it. And yeah. So he says sure. Or he how do you feel about it? Well, again, but we just met a guy that's lived his most of his life in a that dimension world. So what was that? You, did you like? Well, I see your curiosity kicks in. I'm called a shapeshifter. See, I can shapeshift my body into any animal, basically. I have a full arsenal of animals. Or anything. But my skin is green, so I can basically, whatever I turn into is green. As example is a dog. He literally transforms into a dog and then a cat into a bird, a whale, and then all that stuff. And yeah. So basically Robin's like, huh, okay. How about that? I noticed when we were coming uh, out of the portal, like before we went into a portal to go back to this human world, um, I noticed that you were, or I noticed there was one female, oh, way bad, was tearing up. Oh, her? I don't remember. My mind slipped him out of my head. So yeah. So then he ends up going. So they did the all five of them. Um and they had like more like cadets before. But when Robin, Starfire, and like Cyborg, all of the main cast, like the four meets or introduces the fifth one, and all of them are like, man, the there's this green guy. He, my name is Beast Boy. He, as they all like were in shock because they heard about Beast Boy. And they thought he was dead. But why is he alive? They all asked them that. As Starfire explains that we were on a mission and the at the end of the mission the villain kidnapped Beast Boy because Beast Boy was in the No Void. And okay, as they're like, as the guy in back, the this guy right here, the one that I have my cursor on, yeah, he says, is that similar to what I use? Yeah, but it's the here as Cyborg uploads like what he saw, and when they saw what happened or what they saw, man, they were like, holy crud, it looks scary. Yeah, it looks scary, alright. But hey, that's, and plus they see the giant green monster breaks the glass, grabs the brain or the core, and like crushes it, and then grabs the brain. He's about to throw it, and then yeah, as Beast Boy he told his like first part of the what happened, and as he explains it, as everybody's like, man, I feel bad for you. Yeah, but if you see that female way bad, and Was she crying, Robin? Yeah, I. She was. Man, really? Yeah. So basically, so then a couple days have passed. They're getting used to him, but there was a funny joke thing that got pulled on Cyborg by Beast Boy. Eh? And it was everyone starts to giggle, including Beast Boy. Okay? As rumors spread around like wildfires that Beast Boy is alive. As the news companies are like, is it true that Beast Boy is still alive? And we see him as they don't, as he says, as let's say it was Cyborg says, yep, he's rumor of the him being alive is true. It's a weird and all that stuff. So then so the Starfire or so the yeah, Doom Patrol heard about he's still alive. They wanted to go pay a visit to him. So he was in town, or like on top of a town, just relaxing. He just wants to see the blue sky instead of the red, and because he enjoyed it more than anything. So, yeah. As Starfire asks him about how did it feel to be in that world for like rest of that life. Well, when you have the power to like shapeshift, usually you have this burning power crawling up into your body. Basically like when you enter into a alternate universe, a whole different person. That's what I felt like. As the yeah. So basically it as he sleeps, like one night he actually slept on top of a helipad with a blanket that was covered, or that was, you know what blanket he was using? The skin of those. So he covers himself with it. And he made a pillow, and like, yeah, everybody's like, he is trying to keep himself warm. As she walks up, and she could tell that He 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 was trying to sleep, and she sat down with him, telling him that the I know that you're always I know how you feel thing. So yeah, that was before, and he goes into town as he wants to like join the. He feels much better as one of the Doom Patrol's members. Her, she decides she walks up to him, or because she was big, so she saw him, and like, hey, Beast Boy, what's up? Doom Patrol, is that you? Yep, that's us. How have you been? It's been so long since we saw ya. Huh. Huh. Well, it was quite unpleasant, but at least I made it through. Oh, yeah. I, I, we tried to, like, get a message out to you, but that, it felt like you got cut off from us. Huh. I tried to radio it in for you guys, but then there was, like, static and then nothing. So, yeah. As he covers himself in blankets, as he did collect the heads, like skulls, but he just had them, like, put it in, or he brought one in for, like, or two. Who? So, yeah. So he, and when I found what they were trying to work on, the brain was trying to work on, was to control these animals. As he shows the skulls. Where did you find these weird skulls? Well, the you know how like you become savage when you have no human contact with anyone, like, but the only thing that was keeping me alive was one of the or all the way bads. It's a alien species that you do not want to meet up. What do you mean? Imagine imagine giant girl used her power to become giant and stayed that way for long time with like blades connected to her arms and her legs and all that stuff. Um, I had the of course, in this alternate timeline, he had a video camera, or like the camera um thing. So he showed what he means, and like, yeah, all that stuff goes on, and yeah. So then the portal opens up, and who was the smart one of opening it? Was four people. First, let's do the boys. So it was uh, him, 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 and now the only girl that was left is her. So she ends up being smart, and she wanted to create a portal to like throw all the bugs through and make them big and like turn them into like moths. But she ends up creating a portal where the only female Waybad came through. Oh, and she was mad as she roars loud. As Beast Boy could sense, or could like hear her roar, it's like her own translation thing. Oh boy. You guys should, or you guys should run. And why? Because she is mad at you, who small fries, for kidnapping her beloved boyfriend. As she's like, wait, what do you mean by that? As the guy, the leader, says, I see. Somehow you were connected to her, like being her boyfriend. I see. Yeah. As he as he shapeshifts back into that monster, as she looks over and she sees her boyfriend, and she runs over to him, making him fall to the ground, like land on his hunt. As she and him were talking in their own language, like their own, like food, or not food, the and she tells him that she does want him to leave her again. As he says, I won't. As she basically, as he kissed her right on the lips. And she's like happy. I mean, like she basically looks at him, how happy he is. But she turned around with an angry face at the others. And she's just like whacked all of them. As she didn't expect the it was so touchful reunion thing. As the spider tells her that the I think that those two big ones, as the as like all of them, um, were like all of them, like I mean all of them, um, like Teen Titans were said, and that the aim that you released the his girlfriend from his girlfriend. Who is he? That is Beast Boy. Wait, what? As the as they did not realize that that kid or that giant guy, the one that was with the female way band, was actually the one that they heard that was still alive. Anyway, sorry, so yeah, I was gonna make the this into like two separate parts, but yeah, so then Beast Boy tells her that he and her should just hang out. Um, and they do. They hang out a lot. On like basically during the summer, they both like. Of course, she got her bathing suit on. That made him blush. Us, yeah. As the yeah, he never in his entire life he never seen a girl's um or his like girlfriend wears like that. So now he's of age. So they both got married. As it was during the family reunion thing or the wedding, they all had to wear or like they wear their like outfits, but they had to wear them like tall or they have to be like in high places. So yeah. So basically just imagine like a world's most tallest person like a giant or titan getting like all that stuff. Uh, uh, from uh, uh. So yeah. So then yeah. So sorry if I'm like it went quiet for like because I'm trying to process it. So yeah, they had a big wedding thing, and then after that they basically did the deed, and yeah, they also, they had kids that were the toddler looks like a full-size adult of a human. Yeah. So, yeah. Please leave a like, share, subscribe, comment, do all the fun things. And catch you guys, girls, later. There is no part 2, so bye.